the difference of two squares. What is that? What does it look like? How do we factor it? And how do we solve?
So in this video, you're going to find 3 step-by-step examples and 3 try-on-your-own examples. So here we have 9x squared minus 1, and it's the difference of two squares because there's a difference, the subtraction, and there's the 9 is a perfect square, 1 is a perfect square, and x squared is a perfect square. So notice I'm using some colors. 3 times 3 equals 9. So where the 9 went, instead of 9, we're going to put 3's. And the same thing goes for the x squared. The x is x times x equals x squared. And then the 1 times 1 equals 1. So once I've factored and I've put it into 2 sets of parentheses with a plus in one parenthesis and a minus in the other parenthesis, then if I need to solve the problem, then I set both factors equal to 0 and then I solve. So if I'm factoring, then this first box up here is going to be my answer. And if I'm solving, then these last 2 boxes, negative 1/3 and positive 1/3, will be my answer. So this problem is a little bit different because 2 and 18 are not perfect squares. So I need to find a GCF. So that GCF is 2, so I factor it out of the problem. And then I proceed like normal. I'm going to open up my 2 sets of parentheses. Make sure you leave the 2 on the outside. And the square root of x squared is just x, so in purple. And then the square root of 9 in green is 3, so 3 times 3. That's if I'm factoring, I'm done. Now, if I'm solving, then I take it a step further and I only set the parentheses equal to 0. So x plus 3 equals 0. And then x minus 3 equals 0. I solve those 2 equations, subtract 3 from both sides or add 3 to both sides. And then I get x equals negative 3 and x equals positive 3 as my answers. So as our last step-by-step example, 4n squared minus 49. There's no GCF to take out. So I'm just going to find all of my perfect squares, 4n squared and 49. And to factor, I'm going to open up both sets of parentheses, put a plus in the first one, put a minus in the second one. And then I'll find the square root of 4, which is 2 times 2. And then the square root of n squared, which is n times n. And then the square root of 49, which is 7 times 7. Now, if I'm factoring, I'm done. But if I'm solving, then I need to set both of those parentheses equal to 0. 2n plus 7 equals 0, 2n minus 7 equals 0. And just solve those 2-step equations like normal. Subtract 7, divide by 2. N equals negative 7 over 2. Add 7 to both sides, divide by 2 on both sides. And then n equals positive 7 over 2. And you're done.